Hi guys, today we are doing lesson 8 and our I can statement today is I can solve word problems involving the total value of a group of bills. And yesterday we did our word problems at counting coins, and today we're going to count bills instead. So today here is our word problem. It says Alyssa has 5 $5 bills, 12 $1 bills, 3 $10 bills in her wallet. How much is in her wallet in all? So if you remember, we always talk about we want to do cubes before we do our P's for a word problem. So the first thing I would do for cubes, what does the C stand for? Yeah, that's right. You want to circle your numbers. So my numbers here are a little trickier. The first one would be $5 bills. Yeah, so I'm going to circle the 5 and the $5 bills there. So it's kind of a bigger number, right? The second one is the 12 $1 bills. And the third number is the 3 $10 bills. What's my second step of cubes? You're right. The U is for underlining my question. And what is my question? How much is in her wallet in all? So that is the question that I'm going to use when I answer my sentence at the bottom. How much is in her wallet in all? And the third most important part of cubes is to box my keyword. What would the keyword be in this? Who could think? Anybody that said in all, pat yourself on the back. You're right. Because in all would tell us, let me box this for us, that we want to know altogether how much money she has, right? That's going to tell us that we're going to add. So I wonder what a keyword would be if they wanted to subtract. Could anybody think about that? Did anybody say take away from or have left? Those would be great keywords for subtracting, you're right. But in all is a really big clue that we're gonna add. Good job. Okay, so now it's time for us to draw our picture. And there's a lot of really good ways that you could draw a picture for bills. I like to draw a rectangle though, because that makes me think of a dollar bill. So the first way, the first number here would be 5 $5 bills. Okay, so I'm gonna make 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I'm gonna put a 5 in these. Okay, I'm gonna cross that out because I've drawn that picture. The next one is 12 $1 bills. We always like to draw our things in sets of, what? 5s. Yeah, you're right. 5s are always really nice and easy to draw. So I'm gonna leave myself some space here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna come up here for my next set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now I have 5, 10, 11, and 12. I'm going to put 1s in all of those. So now I have 12 1s. And the last thing I'm drawing are 3 10s. Notice that I left this space here because I like to put my largest bills first. So now I have 3 10s. I'm going to go ahead and put my addition symbols here. And then I don't know what that equals yet. I know my E is for my equation, so that is where I'm going to put my repeated addition sentence. And I know that I have 3 10s. So now it's time for us to skip count. So what is 10 plus 10 plus 10 is, you all count with me, 10, 20, and 30. Good job. So I'm going to put my caret symbol here, and I know that 3 10s is 30, plus, now we get to skip count by fives. You guys are so good at this. Ready? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Good job. I already know my answer, so I'm going to put that down there. And my repeated addition for my fives is going to be up here with my little caret symbol to make it look nice and clean. And then I have my 12 ones. I'm not going to write all those out for you, but you are going to write your 12 ones right there. And I know that equals 12. Okay, so there's a few ways we could do this. I'm going to go ahead and write that I know that 10 plus 2 equals 12. Anybody think why I would do it like that? Think for a second. If you said because 10 is a really nice equal number that I could add by, you're right. Pat yourself on the back because that's exactly why I did that. You're right. 10 is so easy for me to count by for this 5 and for that 30, which is a nice round number 2. You're exactly right. And then I just have this 2 here that I can add in at the end. Let me think of the easiest way to add these numbers now. I have a 30, 25, and then I have this 10 and this 2. I think what I'm going to do is add my 30 to my 10 to make 40, you're right. To make 40, I'm going to line this up here. I know that 5 ones plus 0 ones is 5. I know that 2 10s plus 4 10s is 6 10s. Good job. And then I just have to add back in those 2 little extra ones. And I will stack those right there. 5 ones plus 2 ones is 7 ones. Great job. And then I still have my 6 10s. So what is my answer, guys? 67 what? Cents? No, these are bills, so it's going to be dollars. Right, so right here I'm going to write my 67. And then the other day when we talked about the difference between cents and dollars, I taught you all that sign for dollars. And the dollar sign is that S with the 2 lines through it. And then if you want to make it really fancy, you can put your, it looks like a period, with your 2 zeros for $67. You don't have to add that at the end. You could just leave it like this. 67 with the dollar sign like that. That is perfect too. The last step is my S for sentence. So I go back up to the question that I underlined. How much is in her wallet in all? So now I'm going to answer that question. I like to make mine really complete and go back and look at her name too. So I'm going to write Alyssa has $67 in her wallet in all. With what at the end? A period, of course. Great job. There you go. All right. Awesome job. I can't wait to see your work, guys. Bye-bye.